Hello everyone, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines. So today is June 23. It's a Thursday and I'm here now to have a video about the Never Have I Ever crochet version tag that I got from Miss Terry of the Yarn Joy podcast. So I have printed out all of the questions here and it has 30 items to them. So I'm gonna share with you guys my answer with all of this. So the first question is crocheted in public. So yes, I have crocheted in public before. I always bring my items wherever I go. So sometimes I bring them to the cemetery, and when I go to the doctor for my visits, and also whenever we have occasions, so I always bring with me a crochet item or a crochet project. Although when we go to Morong the last time, I wasn't able to bring with me any crochet because I wanted to see the place and just have some time out from crocheting. But I have crocheted in public before. The second question is crocheted in a car. So I'm not able to crochet in the car because it makes me dizzy, and not able to do that since um, my brother-in-law, he has a car, but whenever we ride the car we just travel along with it, and I'm not able to crochet. The third question is crocheted outside. So yes, I was able to crochet outside, especially when I was selling by our garage. So I often put my stuff at the by the gate, and then I have a seating there where I crochet, and passers-by would see me crocheting. So yes, I have crocheted outside, and sometimes I crochet in different places like Planeta whenever I go there. The fourth question is crocheted at work. So I really don't have some work from outside. I often have my work here because my business is um, not outside. I usually do my made to orders here by the house. So I think that's a no. The fifth question is soldier crochet. Yes, I have been selling my crochet ever since I was selling downstairs. And recently, about maybe 2 years or more, I was able to put up a shop on Shopee, which is an online shopping app, and I have been selling there. So I stopped selling by our garage and now I'm selling in Shopee. And sometimes whenever someone sees me, they often have some requests for me to make of them, or some items that they want to make me make for them. So the sixth question is given crochet as a gift. Yes, I often do this, and sometimes whenever I don't have an idea for a gift, I rummage my drawers for a gift that I can maybe give to someone. Just like the other time for the christening or baptism of my cousin's apo, I brought with me the hippo amigurumi, so I was able to um, gift that to the baby. And also I made a hat, and sometimes whenever a friend orders for me, I often give them some extra crochet item as a gift. The seventh question is received crochet as a gift. Yes, I have received a gift. There's this one chaleco that my aunt is wearing during our visit at Gapan, and I keep eyeing it and asking her where did she get it. And then afterwards, when we visited their house, she gave me the chaleco as a gift. She said that she bought it from someone, and it's a very vintage type of chaleco. So that's a gift that I received that is a crochet item. Number 8 is hoarded yarn because it was a sale. Here in the Philippines, usually don't have sales for yarns. We usually have it in regular price at Tabora. So no, I haven't hoarded any yarns, but there was a time when I saved up so that I can bring or I can buy a bulk of yarns from Tabora. And sometimes there's this place in Rosario, Pasig, where they sell in the field yarns by kilo. So I have to save up for that so that I can buy yarn. So I think I bought 3 kilos of yarn from there. And then another yarn that I hoarded was from Baguio when we visited there during the pilgrimage that we attended with my aunt. So I was able to hoard some yarns from there, but it really wasn't on sale. It's just cheap right there, or it is just cheap buying from Baguio some yarns. So the ninth question is spun your own yarn. So recently, since I have the wool winder, I have been winding up some scrap yarns. I don't know if that counts, but yes, I have spun my own yarn. The 10th question is spent hours looking at patterns. Not really hours, maybe for a while. Sometimes I find some pictures online that really appeals to me. So I just often screenshot it. But then sometimes when I do have magazines of crochet items, sometimes I browse them, but not for hours, just a few minutes maybe. And then the 11th question is stayed up all night to crochet. No, I don't stay up all night to crochet. There are these times that I have some made to order that are rushed. So I needed to fulfill that order. So I tried to finish it, but I don't stay up all night. I maybe stop by 12 p.m. to finish that item. The 12th question is cancel plans to crochet instead. I think I did that sometime. Uh, I canceled a appointment just so that I can crochet, or I often say to someone that I can't go because I wanted to crochet. So yeah, that happens to me. The 13th question is taken on a huge project. For a huge project, there's this one a circular vest I was able to take made to order for that. And other type of projects that I made that is quite big is another one for a bed cover or a bedspread, and that is using mercerized cotton thread. So I was able to do that for my cousin from the US. The number 14 question is gotten bored with a project. Yes, I often I often get bored with a project, but I don't unravel them quickly. I just put them aside and worked on them if ever I get the chance to work on them again. Skipped work to crochet. My work is really crochet, so that is a no. Had a project ruined by a pet. So we don't have a pet here, so that is also a no. The 17th question is had a project ruined by a child. No. My niece, Sophie, when we were younger, I taught her the how to finger crochet, but they don't really ruin the projects that I have. No, nothing of the kind I remember. There's just times when they unravel some parts of it, but not that long. So that's my answer to that. Crochet something wearable. Yes, I am able to make wearables, especially because I have a magazine with a diagram on it. So those are the times that I was able to make wearables, and also some halter tops, bikini tops, some monokinis. So I was able to do that. also with the help of a reference or a picture. Number 19, crochet toys or amigurumis. Yes, I have been making some amigurumis ever since my cousin requested for me. And I found some crochet amigurumis online that are from Miss Sharon Ayala. So it was from her that I was able to learn how to make amigurumis, and I have been making them ever since. So the first amigurumi that I made is the dinosaur one, which I call Koichi. It is a dinosaur that I made for Daniel maybe 7 years ago. So yes, I have been making amigurumi. Some of them I freehand and jot down notes as I go. Number 20, bordered with your crochet. This is if you trade crochet with crochet. I think I haven't done that before. I think no. Number 21, made crochet items to donate. Yes. Recently I had done this since I have an organization to send them to, which is Crochet for a Cause from Nanay Nelly. She often sends crochet items to orphans and to senior citizens that has no home. So the last time I was able to make some character beanies to send to children that have some type of ailment or illness that is cancer. So yes, I was able to donate just recently. Number 22, had more than 5 whips at a time. Yes, that is also a yes. I have different whips and maybe more than 5 if I may say so. The number 23 question is received yarn for holiday or birthday gift. I have received yarn from different people from the other countries. They were able to send me yarn, so I'm so grateful about that. Recently, Miss Shirley gifted me a box of yarn, so yes, I have received some gifted yarns. So the 24th question is unraveled one project to start something else. I think this is a no. I just unraveled something because I am not able to work on it or to finish it, that I didn't unravel it to start a new project. The 25th question is designed a crochet pattern. Um, I was able to design a pattern out of my mind. So one of them is the half circle bag. The other one is the popcorn popcorn stitch bag that I made recently using the Dapper Dreamer yarn that I bought from the bazaar. So I have designed some items from before and I jot it down in a way that I understand it, but I'm not able to sell the patterns. The 26th one is published a crochet pattern. So that is also a no. I just jot down some notes and diagrams as I go. But writing it is really not my forte. I leave that to the ones that are patient enough to do it. But if ever I am to publish a crochet pattern, I don't know if it is in the near future though. But yes, I no. The answer is really no. Publish a crochet pattern. The 27th question is work with crochet thread. Yes. When I was starting crocheting, the yarn that we often use from before is a mercerized cotton thread. So even when we were in home economics class from elementary, that is the one that we started working on with crochet is a mercerized cotton thread. Then we just use afterwards the acrylic ones. The 20th question is taught 1 to 5 people to crochet. Yes, I think I did that. From the first ones, I think the first ones that I was able to teach is my nieces. Sophie and Nicole, but they don't really know the other basic patterns or basic stitches. But during the bazaar, I was able to teach five and more people from there. So yes, I think that counts. The 29th question is taught 5 plus people to crochet. So yes, that is also a yes. I was able to teach during the bazaar 5 or more people. The first one that I recall is a 69 years old grandma that just wanted to know the basic stitches and also wanted to recall crocheting. The other ones was a couple that I was able to teach a granny square. They wanted to know how to make the granny square squarish. And then the other ones was some passers-by from the bazaar. So yes, that is my answer to that. Have you ever dyed your own yarn? I was able to try it out using some acrylic paint, but I decided not to continue on because it became very rough. I wasn't able to dye after that. So those are the answers for the Never Have I Ever Crochet version tag that I got from Miss Yarn Joy Podcast, Miss Terry. So thank you very much for listening with my ramblings, guys. I often stumble on my words, plus, but please do stick by with me. Um, so I'm gonna edit this video now and maybe upload it later. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. Mama went to the lab to have her blood checked and have her health checked. So she went this morning and I think she's still there. My Ate Rina forgot that she has a night schedule today or an afternoon schedule with her work. So she's going home now. And the kids are still sleeping. So later I'm going to be um, live streaming in Kumu. So I hope if you have a chance to catch me, I often have my Kumu live stream during 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. If you are interested to answer the questions and make your own video, I will try to jot down all of the questions and put it on the description box below. So that's it from me, guys. Bye.